From Monday, April the 7th, Mercury is at last going to begin to move direct. Since mid-March, many of you of all signs would have gone through all kinds of difficulties and problems due to misinformation, bad information, or people withholding information. So you couldn't get a clear picture of what you should do and where you're going. That in itself would have led to you making poor decisions or choices that wouldn't benefit you by any means. But from now on, things will begin to unravel. The truth will out. So all of those things that you have been through since mid-March, so many things will come to light. People who've cut corners rather than research situations or anything so that they didn't get the full picture, the clear picture, but just use what they thought was intelligence or common sense or an arrogance, believing that their intellectual powers were better than most, would have led you up the garden path and many other people too. Computer glitches, travel problems. Oh, there's so many things that could happen with Mercury retrograde, breaking promises, globally, politically, personally. All of these things will now begin to shift themselves so that in the end, people can't make excuses for what they did because they'll be held to account. And that's the important thing. So from Monday, April the 7th, up until April the 16th, then Mercury will move back into Aries, which is exactly the same sign that he turned retrograde at the beginning or middle of March. So what can I say to you? Well, it's a matter now of holding your fire until all the information you require comes to light, and it will do. Signs most affected between April the 7th and the 16th will be the mutable signs. That is Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. And also on a positive side, the other two water signs, Cancer and Scorpio. But remember this, Mercury isn't yet up to speed. So you're going to still find out a lot of things you didn't know about. But now the worm will turn. Gone is that mercurial Mercury that led you a merry dance. And now Mercury will begin to offer information, facts and figures where you can begin to see precisely what your next move will be.